Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is All Media Access News. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates and live streams. I hope everybody's enjoying their day. Um, Today is a mixed emotion day because, 2 years ago today, Junior Guzman was killed here in the Bronx. He was 15 years old, kid with a bright future, very smart, very intelligent, had a lot going for himself. And I'm sure everybody knows how I feel about Junior and everything that happened to him. I've tried to do my best to be involved in everything possible to make sure that justice is served. And that's definitely never gonna change. But I know that worldwide, all over the world, it touched millions of people. It still touches um, people. Junior's mom is, a really nice person. And it's just sad. I don't know. I don't know what it feels like to lose a child, but that whole thing is just it's mixed emotions. It can get you sad and it can get you upset. But justice is being served, you know what I'm saying? I hope and pray that something like that doesn't ever happen to anybody else, you know what I mean? But I know that y'all love Junior and, y'all always think about him and y'all got him in y'all prayers. And I just ask that y'all continue to do that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things are, temporarily closed, so it's not as easy to move around as much as I'm used to moving around. You know what I mean? But it is sad. Sheila, good morning. James, rest in peace, Junior. We will never forget. So it's tough. It's tough all around. You know what I'm saying? But Junior's mom, Junior's dad, his family, I'm positively sure it has not been easy for them at all. Uh, James, Jay, thanks for keeping this, man. Yeah, absolutely, always. You know what I'm saying? I've made a lot of videos, going to visit him, from marching to being at the court, to being at the cemetery, you know, to being at gatherings. I have videos, that show all of that. Shout out to Mary Murphy. She's done an amazing job. You know, um, I'm fortunate enough to have met her, spoke to her, be able to directly speak to her. So it's deep. This is deep. I just want to keep the peaceful side of things. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot. But the people responsible for what happened to Junior, you know, part of them are already in jail, and there's more in jail that have to be sentenced. But justice will be served. Like I said, Junior was a smart young kid, 15 years old. He did not deserve to get killed. You know what I'm saying? And he definitely had a whole life ahead of him. So it is sad, but I don't think I'm ever gonna stop, going to see him and visit him and spending time and bringing flowers. You know what I'm saying? It's just a connection that I have with him, and we never met. You know what I'm saying? Just crazy. But, I'm glad I did get the chance to meet, his mom, his grandmom, his sister, his brother, his father. But I want to know what you guys think about, everything that's been going on now that it's been 2 years. Do you guys are glad that they all got caught? I'm sure that you are. But in the sense of like these people never getting out of prison, I still get upset about what happened to Judy. I keep begging for help. Yeah, I mean, me either. I mean, I could go on and on all day about the good and the bad and what gets me upset about this whole thing, you know what I'm saying? But I think there's a time and a place for everything, you know what I mean? But for it to be 2 years, it came by really fast, really fast. So. But Junior did have a whole life ahead of him. Young kid, brilliant, smart kid. He wanted to be a police officer. So that definitely hurts. My own son wants to be a police officer, and he's only 7. You know what I'm saying? So vibes, J. Hey, how you doing? My son, he's 7, and he want to be a police officer. You know what I mean? So I don't. You don't. We as parents, we're supposed to go first. You know what I'm saying? Your kids ain't supposed to go before you. So. Like I said, it's not easy for me to just talk about all the good stuff without being upset. So I think I've said a lot. I've spoken about a lot of stuff throughout the entire time that this has been going on. And I've been good. Still doing my videos, still doing my lives, still putting out the truth, still trying to wake people up. But YouTube has a problem with, putting out the notifications and uploading my lives and videos. So, I don't know. I really don't care. They don't pay me, so I don't get paid for doing this. But for people that are missing the lives, you gotta unsubscribe and subscribe again. You gotta unsubscribe, then hit subscribe, and then when you hit the notification bell, it's gonna give you 3 options. You have to press the one that says all. So that means all the videos, all the lives. Why the hell I look so black? They don't want the truth. Nah, of course not. As soon as, I mean, I was talking about George Floyd and everything for like the past 2 weeks. And as soon as I started talking about the looters and the protesters and everybody marching together and gathering and then those people going home, those people most likely being infected, and then those people going home to their family members and infecting them, and then those family members go out and infect more family members. I mean, once I started talking like that, I'm like, wait a minute, 40 views. I just had 2.1 million views last month. Last month I had over 2.1 million. One video I had 2.1 million views in it. So, then they turned around and took it down. They took it down. What about the man hanging from the tree and they talking about it? To be honest with you, this stuff about people hanging from a tree, I'm not saying that it's not true, but it'll become more believable when we start seeing their family members. Because if I was hung off a tree, you think that people in the media would just know? You don't think that my family members would be going fucking crazy? They'll lose their mind. You know how many people know me? Like, I've always been a very important person. I mean, I may hang alone and spend my time alone and move here and there, but I chose to be that way because of the surroundings and the type of people I know. They lose cannons. They have screws missing, if you get what I'm saying. So I choose to hang by myself, but me hung on a tree, you think it would have just been like, they would have had to find out who the hell did it. So in this case, I'm not saying that this is not happening. It's hard to believe things that are put on the news and on the media and on the newspaper. I mean, isn't it a coincidence that every time it seems to be calm and things getting a little better, they just turn around and get fucking worse right after? So, but right now this is, this got to get better. This situation with Junior, of course, like I said, 2 years ago he was killed. I posted up a picture with me and his mom on YouTube. You guys will be able to see it, and I'll post a few more of the pictures. You guys will be able to see that, and 15-year-old kid, right? Was just trying to be cool. All he did was take $5 to someone that used to date his sister and never makes it back home. What upsets me the most about this whole situation is that this Velez kid, if he knew that it was late, if he knew that they just finished beating somebody up and Junior used to be around that area, if he knew if that kid knew those, if that Velez kid knew those things, he should have went and got that money from Junior. He shouldn't have said, he shouldn't have text Junior to bring him $5 at that time at night, knowing all those things that were going on, because I know that area. I got a best friend that grew up there. I know that whole area. You know what I'm saying? Adam's place and all that. I got a friend that grew up, best friend that grew up right around there. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, I didn't live too far. I lived by Hughes Avenue. Hughes Avenue to around, because it's Hughes, Arthur, Montgomery, Bathgate, Webster, like, everybody and their mama know me. Everybody. So it just, that situation wasn't adding up, man. You have to have a street mentality fully understand how that whole thing went down. And to me, that shit was planned out. I feel like that Velez kid knew what was gonna happen, had Junior come out knowing that these people were gonna come and do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, I mean, a person that doesn't have that mentality would, think, oh my God, this, oh my God. No, if you really, really, really like, really from that type of environment, and you sit back and you think that shit looked it planned out, man. They had that kid come out. Like I said, I could go on and on all day about what upsets me the most about this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? It's just strange to me that the same kid that Junior gave the $5 to he's MIA. He did an interview, but I didn't know if he was sad or if he was smirking or if he thought this shit was a joke. Same kid that dated his sister. I don't understand that. Would have him come outside for $5, and then they said that it was for something to eat, but then we come and then he turned around and say it was for a bag of weed. So what was he trying to say? Junior smoke weed now? Like it's hella disrespectful, But I think that I could probably, you know, touch on those things at another time. But I hope you guys continue to pray for Junior and keep his family in your prayers. You know, a lot of them are already arrested and in jail. There's just more that has to be sentenced for second-degree murder. They took shit. The Sammy Sosa kid was the first one. You know what I'm saying? He was the first one. He went in there and pressed him. How he pressed him? They try to say it was they thought it was him. Come on, man. They knew who it was. They knew who Junior was. They know who his sister was, so they didn't know who Junior was. It's just ridiculous, man. But 2 years have already passed, and can't keep staying stuck on the things that happened. Instead, we gotta stay stuck on the things on the outcome. You always showed love to him. I remember when you used to go to the gravesite and bring flowers. That was so nice of you. God bless you. Thank you, Vals J. Yeah, I mean, my son was around his age. Well, my son is about to be 18 this month on the 29th. But yeah, he was about a year older than Junior. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a sad situation. But that whole thing was a setup and a plan. Shit was all planned out, man. It's crazy. This is why I'm overprotective. I don't care. I don't care how old they get. My kids could get as big as shit. As long as I can move, shit. Even when I'm old, I'm using a cane. I'm overprotective, so I don't really talk too much. When you move, you gotta move like this. I don't even know what would happen if something happened to one of mine. So I've been in a situation before. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't cool. So, you know, I've always told my kids, if you're gonna come to me and tell me about a situation, if it's about a fight and this and that, you better not come back crying to me. Yo, how does shit play music? Yo, the video froze and it started playing music. Come on, YouTube, stop it. Yeah, I was. Am I still lagging? I don't know what happened. It started lagging, and then music that I've never heard in my life started playing. But I need y'all to let me know if it's still lagging. I think it was the wrong place at the wrong time. Oh, it's good. All right. Yeah, I don't know what it started lagging, and then it froze, and then music started playing like an alarm type of song, and I don't think it was a setup. I mean, hey, that's cool, you know. I mean, for people that don't think it was a setup, I don't take that away from you guys. You know, you guys have your own opinion, and that's what I expect. I expect you guys to speak on what you guys think happened. You know, how this could have been prevented. You know, that's the whole point of this live, is to give people opportunity to speak. Well, type. Let me know what y'all think about this whole thing. Do y'all think it was a setup? Do y'all think that it was planned? Do y'all think it wasn't a setup? Do you think there's more to this than what has been put out already? Like mistaken identity? You know, I'm sure a lot of people think the same way, you know. For me, in my honest opinion, I don't think it was a mistaken identity. Just think about it. He got a text for $5 for someone that used to date his sister, for someone older than Junior that could have came over to the house and got the $5. How you hit somebody up for $5 that late at night? Come on, that late at night, $5, and if you used to date my sister, and you text me about $5 that late at night, your ass better come get it. See, my mom didn't play them games. My mom did not play them games. I would have woke my mom up at that time at night. She'd be like, nigga, either he come over here and get the money, or I'm gonna whoop your ass if you go outside. My mom would have gave me two of those options. But see, Junior's mom was half asleep. She was tired, you know. Junior was just trying to be, you know, kindness of his heart. You know what I'm saying? Late at that time, you know how these. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the Bronx now. Shit is no joke. Shit is no joke. And it doesn't just have to be here. It's all over New York. It's getting out of hand. It's getting ridiculous. You know, knowing that my son is going to be 18 years old is like, comes with a lot, you know what I'm saying? I remember at that age, well, I was 19 when he was made, so I was young myself, so I wouldn't want him to go I would never want him to follow those same footsteps. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know what you guys think about this whole entire situation. I mean, it's just, you know what it is? I mean, I don't know. When I was growing up, it was completely different. You know, because at a young age, I was already running the streets and I had to survive. You know what I'm saying? But I was smart. I was smart. When I was young, yeah, I had to hustle, but I was smart. I was able to get a deli job. I was able to get a deli job and hustle at the same time, so I wouldn't bring no type of heat to myself. Like it was just smart. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people didn't make it out. A lot of my friends got killed. Like I said, I've been to 36 funerals, and 32 of them were friends. So, been to a lot of funerals. A lot of my friends are in prison, never coming out. Shit is real, man. You know, people they want to make a name for themselves, but that name comes with consequences. You know, to try to build a reputation for people that don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? That this generation is just lost, and it's sad because the older people are supposed to be teaching these young kids, supposed to be schooling them, and if you my age and you still doing the same shit, then you ain't never gonna change. If you 36, 37 still out there thinking you 18, 19 years old and you got problems, you still immature yet. I don't have to do shit. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to. I'm not only known in some of the most dangerous neighborhoods, but everywhere I go, I'm good. Because I've always grown up with that type of respect, of giving respect. How the hell anybody gonna respect you and you ain't showing no type of respect? You think everywhere you go, people supposed to just bow down to you because you're new? Like it doesn't go that way. You gotta show respect wherever you at, in whatever territory you in. Period. So, and too much eye contact. People literally be staring at your ass nowadays. So, this generation is lost, man. And it's up to parents to try to put that discipline and structure. And no matter how disciplined or how great of a parent you could be, you know, live in a crazy world, so it's only so much you could do to protect them. Eventually, you gotta let them go, right? But I'm about to get off this live. I appreciate each and every one of y'all tuning in. You know, I don't appreciate YouTube lagging my live video and I don't know, playing or these types of songs and music to try to keep me quiet, but they ain't never gonna be able to shut me up. My next plan is to make business cards with my YouTube channel on them. So since YouTube want to play around, then I'm just gonna work harder and work smarter, and make my own business cards and give them out to people I know or people that may wanna follow the truth and stay updated on everything that's going on, and you know, just gotta work around stuff. When things ain't going your way as planned, you just gotta find another way. There's always a way to make it. So don't knock yourself and don't beat yourself up. I remember my son always telling me, I can't do it. I can't do it. He would always, his favorite word was, I can't do it. But I would continue to push him in that direction, and then, you know, what he said he couldn't do, he did. So it's important to continue to just be the best parent you can be. Tomorrow's Father's Day. Mother used to say, never say you can't. Yeah, you can't. You shouldn't. I mean, when your kids are saying they can't do something, I mean, that's when you come in, and you teach them. I never got the complete opportunity to be the best parent I could be, which that's a whole total different topic. I mean, it is personal, but I will talk about it maybe one day. But I wish that I could have been given the opportunity to be the best dad that I know that I am. But sometimes things don't work out like that. Just because you have a kid with somebody doesn't mean that it's always gonna, you don't know. You don't know. But you gotta keep living. You cannot give up. But yeah, Father's Day is coming. Well, tomorrow already. So, for those that don't have a dad, just know that your mom was your dad. You know what I'm saying? And it takes a real father to step up. You don't have to necessarily be that child's parent to be his dad. A real man would fill in those shoes and take up that responsibility. I gotta get me a tripod. Eventually, your damn arm. But yeah, it is Father's Day tomorrow, so God bless, you guys fathers, if they still alive, and if your mom was your dad, then happy Father's Day to your mom, because there's a lot of women that had to be fathers. My mom had to be my dad most of the time, and she sure filled in them shoes, because I love my mom to death. I've always said it, A woman should never be with a man that doesn't respect his own mother. Like, if a man doesn't respect his own mother and disrespects and violates his mom, then he's gonna violate you. Period. Period. My daughter gets a boyfriend. Number one question. Well, number one question is, what's your intentions with my daughter? And, my next question would be, how's the relationship with you and your mom? I don't understand. So those are questions that need to be asked, not asked. Like, you know, sometimes you're with someone and you don't. They don't. They you think you know everything, and then something happens, and then you be like, "Why you didn't tell me?" And then they'll be like, "You never asked." Like, seriously, because you never asked that question, they ain't gotta tell you. Ain't that something? Damn, this shit about to die. About to die. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Shit about to die. Die on me. If it dies, it dies. Well, we got 7 people on here. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I said, 2 years ago, Junior was killed by a bunch of animals that are locked in a cage where they need to be. And justice is being served already. The other defendants have to face second-degree murder. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep people updated on that. I'm always gonna keep you guys updated on everything that goes on. I'm not just gonna talk about Junior. Sometimes it's always gonna be that way. That's never gonna change. It's just not an easy topic because it comes with mixed emotions about how this whole thing went down. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta hope and pray it don't happen again. I got my headphones on like I'm using them. Make sure I turn the volume up. But you know, if today, they didn't have this, coronavirus situation, things would have been a lot different. I would have been able to go visit Junior at the gravesite, you know, document everything. I would have went on live so you guys could see it. I've done it before, but they're being strict here in New York. Like, things are opening up, and hopefully for the better, right? I don't know what's up with this phone, man. But I want to know what you guys think. So far it's been 2 years. I mean, do you believe that justice is being served? Do you believe that more can be done? Like, I want to know. I want to hear from you guys. I know I could talk and talk and talk. I ain't trying to talk nobody to death. I think my actions have said a lot. I think the things that I've spoken about have said a lot. So, I want to give you guys the opportunity to write down your thoughts on this whole entire situation. And let me know how y'all feel. anything. I just want to give my hand a break real quick so I'm not getting off. I'm still here. I'm just giving my hands a break. But I am still here, and like I said, I want to know how you guys feel. Now that it's been 2 years since Junior's been gone, you know what I'm saying? And do you believe that justice is being served? Do you believe that more can be done? I mean, I want to know. Well, we got 3 people on here, so just had to give my hand a quick break. But justice for Junior, like I said, it's been 2 years today since his life was taken by a bunch of animals that are locked in a cage where they need to be. We need to continue to pray for Junior and keep him in our minds and in our hearts and in our prayers always, and of course his mom and family. And let's just hope and pray something like this never happens again. For someone to lose a child, like that's just, I don't know, man. I really don't know how I would take something like that. So, God bless Junior's mom for being a strong, strong woman, man. My honest opinion, I always felt like women were stronger and smarter than men. I mean, a lot of, a lot of people disagree with me, but I lost my baby in January. She was 8 months. Wow. I'm deeply sorry about that. I'm really deeply sorry that that happened. 8 months old. She was 8 months. I really don't know how. But one thing's for sure is yes, Jesus definitely has it. It's just, it's sad how people take life for granted, you know what I'm saying? There's people that that actually loved life, never got to experience life. And then you got people on this earth that take life for granted, you know what I'm saying? There's parents that have kids that abuse their kids, mistreat their kids, kill their kids, like, it's just crazy, man. But 8 months old, that's deep. That is deep. But I'm already lost with words, and I've never been the type to make things up to have something to talk about. So I really don't have anything else to say. Between it being 2 years with Junior being gone today, and and then Jennifer's network. What happened to you, that's deep, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I treat everybody that's subscribed to my channel like family, you know what I'm saying? So, in a situation like that, it's touching. I'm human. If you ain't got no feelings for people that care about you, then, there's a problem. And I know that people actually do care about me even though y'all don't know me, so. And the feeling is mutual, so it's deep. I don't know if you guys have something to say, but I think I ran out of things to say, and I'm lost for words. So before I could start trying to make anything up just to have something to talk about, I might as well end this live if you guys don't have anything else to say. I believe you. I believe you. And I know that's not something easy to talk about, you know what I'm saying? So it's deep. It is deep. And for people that don't know, Jennifer's network has a YouTube channel as well. So, make sure you guys tune into her YouTube channel and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys have any like topics that y'all want to talk about, or any videos that y'all would like me to upload on my channel, just let me know. I've done it before for other people, so you guys can let me know, and I'll definitely do that. I've left my email before in case anybody has like a topic and stuff like that. So I don't know if y'all have it. If y'all don't have it, y'all let me know, and y'all go write it down, and then I'll talk about it on my live or on a video. You know what I'm saying? Either or. I'm trying to do different things, and I'm trying to be creative. Like, I'm trying to see if I could have a way where I could be on live and I could have people either, call in or video call while I'm on live, because, with everything going on, people ain't trying to meet up and do lives and stuff like that. So we could do it virtually. That'll be cool. You know what I'm saying? Something different. I haven't seen anybody on YouTube do it, so that'll be. What I'm thinking about doing is something different, because I'm different. I love to be myself, and I love to be creative, but I love to be different. So people could get the chance to, call in and be on video, and other people can see it, and they could talk about whatever they want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's like having a podcast, being there but not being there. You know what I'm saying? It's a smart move. I haven't seen anybody do it, so it might take my idea now that I put it out there, but at least it was said here first. Me and my man are listening to you together. I'm Puerto Rican and he's Cuban. I can tell you. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate you and your husband are tuning in and listening, and I'm really sorry for you guys' loss. Of course, I couldn't imagine that. And being real just comes with having thick skin. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit is really real out here. I've spoken a lot about myself and about my life. You know what I'm saying? I've told y'all. My grandmom gave birth to my mom in prison. My mom was pregnant when she was 14 with me. My grandmother came home from prison. My mom was already pregnant. So my mom didn't have a mom, but she had to learn how to be a mom at 15. So it was deep. And then I grew up the oldest of 6. There was no pops. Mom was pops, you know what I'm saying? And then growing up in that type of environment, like, it was rough, man. It was rough. I don't know what's the definition a lot of people that could actually recognize that type of lifestyle. But we all have a story, and I want to be able to give people the opportunity to have their voices be heard. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I've been fortunate enough to live in. Man, this fucking chain is so rusty and dusty. I could write my whole information. How dirty that train is. Buenos días. ¿Necesita esto? ¿Necesita aquí? ¿Ah? Ok, gracias. You too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I speak Spanish too. I also plan on doing Spanish videos. You know, bring in all the Spanish Boricuas, all the Dominicans and everybody, all the arroz con habichuelas, bring them on. If you know Richmond, yeah, it sure is. I mean, it's like they say, every hood has a ghetto. Every hood has a ghetto, right? It doesn't matter. That's why I tell people when they talk about New York. Like, New York is beautiful, big buildings, a lot of lights, a lot of things to do. Until you take their ass to the hood for about an hour. They be like, oh, hell no. You know, looks can be deceiving. Looks are deceiving in general, period. Yeah. I was talking about that the other day. Even in relationships, like, you could be with somebody 5 years, 10 years, and you still figuring things out. Like, you don't know how a person is gonna wake up. You could be with somebody 10 years. Go to sleep today and tomorrow they may wake up in a different type of mood that you've never seen them in those 10 years. You know, how you gonna handle that? So you're always learning something from someone you're with. Always. And like I said, you know, you don't want a relationship to die out. You know, you gotta keep going out on dates, complimenting, flowers, you know, do things together as a partner. Or that shit gonna go downhill. Communication, very important. Me, if I'm mad, I'm fucking mad. If I'm dealing with something or feeling something, I'm just gonna say how I feel. My mother always told me that. She's like, Jay, people don't know how you feel unless you tell them, man. Ain't nobody mind readers. So you gotta speak up. Shit, I ran with that shit. I started telling everybody shit in their face. I don't like you. You know, you such and such and such. I mean, in a respectful way, though. But still, everybody will take it. You know, I don't know what I haven't spoken about. So, you know, in order to be real to someone else, you gotta be real to yourself. You have to be real to yourself first. How the hell are you gonna be real to someone else? You don't even know how to be real to yourself. Magali Santiago, hey, I don't know if it's morning or afternoon, but God bless you as well. Appreciate you tuning in. Let's make sure we get those thumbs up. Let's make sure that you share and subscribe and hit the notification bell. So every time I'm on live or I put up videos, because you never know what you're going to see. You might see a funny video. You might see rumble going down. You never know what you're going to see. You never know. I preach. It's I mean, it is. It is sad. Very sad. You know, the question is, will it ever change? Will these things continue to happen, or will it stop? time. I don't even know what time it is. See, it's lagging again. But I'm about to get off this live. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that tuned in today and took your time to, speak your mind and, of course, justice for Junior. If you guys missed any of it, you guys can go back whenever it uploads because I've already said it. YouTube is giving me hell. They're giving me hell, but they can't shut me up from speaking the truth. So it is what it is. But God bless y'all. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. If you're not getting the notifications when I'm on live or upload videos, because I do it every single day. So if you notice a day went by and you didn't see anything, then maybe you guys could unsubscribe and subscribe again and hit the notification bell. Then it'll be 3 options and you just press the all, touch the all option, and y'all be good to go, hopefully, right? But I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all enjoy your day. Tomorrow's Father's Day, so I hope you guys enjoy that. If you lost your father, God bless him. If your mother was your father, God bless her. If you're a parent, if you're a father, continue to be the best dad you can be, whether you together or not. Shouldn't abandon your children because you're not involved with the mother. Like, continue to be a dad so your kids don't gotta grow up following the same footsteps. You know what I'm saying? This is All Media Access News. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Hit the notification bell for future updates and live streams. God bless y'all.